Heading back to one of our favorite bass fishing ponds. We were up here a couple nights ago, and due to some drought and then some sudden rains, we have a lot of algae growth that we typically don't have in this particular pond. So it ended up being top water all evening. So we're gonna run up here, see if we can have some luck. It's the middle of the afternoon, about 2:30 or so. Not sure if they'll be biting, but we had a moment, so figured we'd come up and see what we could do. There's a little good news for the Jiggin Johnsons. We're gonna have our own pond soon. We've got a little property, but it's got a couple of nice ditches in it. So I got a pond builder coming over in about a month or so, and he's gonna get to work on it, cleaning up trees. Most of the ditches are in the timber, so he's gonna clean up a fairly large size area. Just guessing it'll end up being right around an acre, maybe a little bit more. Hoping to get it done in time to maybe stock it with some fingerlings and stuff this fall yet. Throw some fathead minnows in, some bluegill, just to make winter a little bit more fun. Might throw some perch in there. Not planning on doing any bass till next spring or late spring. Get the spawn done with for the bluegill, so there's plenty for them to eat. And we should be able to start growing us some bass in our own pond. Should be kind of exciting.
And you said they're like Florida, like genetics?
Yeah, it's got Florida genetics is where they get their, or where their largemouth that they breed has Florida genetics in them. So there should be some pretty good sized bass. They're saying in an acre plus pond, if fed properly, they should be able to get up to 5 to 8 pounds with no problem.
Well, and you said that you're going to keep stocking it with fathead minnows all the time, so.
Yeah, so the key for us, especially getting started here, is going to be the fathead minnows. It might seem silly to some people, but they don't grow any bigger than 3 inches, and they spawn several times a year, so you get lots and lots of food out of one little fish. So with any luck, they'll probably be kind of a side meal, but I'm gonna throw a feeder up there to feed the bluegill this fall.
And tadpoles.
Yeah, we'll probably throw some crawdads and some tadpoles as long as everything's looking good. I gotta get it full of water yet, so that's probably gonna be one of our biggest hurdles, is getting some water in it. I've got a couple wells on my property I'm thinking we're gonna pump water out of to fill it, but we'll see how that goes. A few good rains sure wouldn't hurt, but well, we'll get rigged up here and see what we come up with, and we'll go from there. We just got out here and got started and had a good hit off the bank here. Not a bad little bass. He came after it too. We're just using some little topwater frogs. We only had a couple little ones. We got some bigger ones for big water, and I gotta go save them. But I had never really used these little ones much, and Xander put one on last time we were down here. Not a bad little bass. Let him go. So you can see the milfoil, and I'm not sure what else is there as far as weeds go. I'm gonna have to brush up on all that, but this little reed stuff's always kind of been here. It's gotten a little larger over the years, a little more expansive, but there is just a ton of moss on top of the water right now. What I'm calling moss. There's different types of weeds there, and I think it has something to do with our drought and rain conditions and stuff. So I'm gonna see if this top water will keep working for us. We'll probably work this corner here a little bit and then run over to the dam. That's where it was producing when we left the other day, so we'll be back shortly. Hard to pull in these weeds. A little better bass, maybe. A lot of weed. Lots of weed. So they are absolutely hammering this little frog. I was using a bigger one, probably 3 times that size, and it was not working near as well as this little guy is. Yeah, finally. Oh, getting some little nibbles. So we both have different approaches to using these little frogs. Andrew's using one just like it, I believe. But it's another 1.5 pounds.
Bass there.
Yep, the bass are looking good
This year.
out here this year. Last year our weird catch was little guys. Don't know why that was either. We caught a couple of decent 2 to 3s, but when we first started fishing this pond, it was nothing to catch a 3-4 pounder. I don't think we've caught any 5s yet out of here, but I've been fishing this pond on and off for about 6 years. It's close to home, easy to get to. I'm loving this overcast and a little breeze today. It might be why we're... Nah, it's about 90 degrees and there ain't a whole lot of humidity. I'm sweating a little bit, but not the way I usually would be, especially if the sun was out. He lets his sit and sink a little bit. These little frogs, I don't know if they got too much weight in them or what, but they sink a little bit if you leave them sit. So I kind of keep mine bouncing just under the water, and then I'll bounce it back up, and a little bit faster approach than he does. But once you get into the moss, there's got to be a clear spot or they ain't hitting it. So they're not coming up through the moss to try to grab it. They're probably smarter than I am. But it's been working out pretty good today. Another little bass over here, probably the smallest one of the day, but I'll take it. Hey, he's a pounder. Little frogs are producing. Hollering over here.
Yep, got a nice one on the old green flaked Senko. I felt it through the slack line and not about there.
It'll work. We took a couple hours off and went home. We got a snack and relaxed for a little bit. Come back out. Frogs aren't producing, so Xander was trying some different things. Try to stir something up here. It's not a whole lot happening yet. We might be a little early, but I wanted to beat the mosquitoes. We'll check back in if we manage to hook another one. Still got a fish there?
Yeah.
I'd say so. Can't tell, but.
Yep.
Is it on the Senko?
Yeah.
He wanted it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely smaller than the last one, but we'll take it. We're kind of struggling tonight.
There you go. I mean, he went full airborne last time, missed you, so. Probably hasn't moved one. Oh! Yep. Oh, no way. No!
I tell you, they are not throating it like they were earlier when we got here.
Or yesterday. I mean,
Give it one more whirl.
Dad. Oh! That was a little ass there. Can you bring out the
You're
old
messing with me. There we go. Got rid of my knot. I was more worried about that than I was a damn fish.
Don't miss.
Oh.
Just pull him up. Yeah.
He throated her that time. Come here, shithead.
How many attempts was that?
I don't know.
You need pliers?
4-ish?
You need pliers?
I don't know yet. Nope, I don't think so. He hit at least 3, 4 times. Wasn't as big as you thought he was.
Nope. That's a nice bass though.
I think there's another one over there. Oh no, and you switch back already?
Yeah. I think it was just
Superior.
superior. Oh. Ooh.
Get him up.
No way, come on, Dad.
Oh, I
Oh.
missed my hook set. Get him up, out of the moss. Good.
Oh!
Good save.
Oh, I'm wet.
You still got your snake on his mouth, or did it come loose?
That's gone.
I thought he had it in his mouth or something. It's a nice bass, buddy.
That was so worth it.
That's definitely 2. He's chunky. She's chunky. She looks like she's fat back there still, but that's a nice bass there.
Oh.
Missed the double up though.
Yep.
Keep going. I think they're starting to feed on this little point right here. Last cast of the night.
Oh yeah, last cast, yep. We gonna start something like that? Last cast?
Just see what you do here. You can catch fish on the last cast of the night. It might be something we start. Ain't looking good.
Oh, no way. That's bluegill, ain't it?
Probably. Don't believe they're even trying to eat your Senko.
Alright.
Nice try.
Well,
Maybe the next last cast will be the best last cast.
well, we hope you guys enjoyed these clips and videos. Please like and subscribe. New to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.